Channel 2 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking tonight, new insight into a terror suspect arrested in Houston.
I sure my brother no work with ISIS.
How can you be sure of that?
ISIS is very bad. My family no like ISIS.
And just in, Channel 2 Investigates has learned how Omar al-Hardan once made a living here in Houston.
And from the locker room to the courtroom, a high school football star charged with murder.
Plus, a plea in the Astros hacking scandal. What happens now to the ex-Cardinal scout behind this database breach?
But we begin with a weather alert. It's a bit dicey out there right now. We're expecting more strong storms over the next few hours. Parts of the Houston area are under a severe thunderstorm watch. The radar is showing storms moving at a rapid pace, but the showers are widespread.
We all need to keep a close eye on these storms tonight. They will bring with them gusty winds and the possibility for large hail.
Frank can tell us a lot more about this right now.
Yep, severe thunderstorm warning just issued moments ago for the Huntsville area. This until 6:45. One up toward Lufkin until 6:45 as well. So let's get down here. Take a look at these number of strikes of lightning. 301 in this boxed area in just the last 15 minutes. These are strong storms, especially. Look at this. You see that blackish area and the purple here around Huntsville? That's a strong indication of half-dollar-sized hail. We haven't seen that big a hail in a long time, but there's very cold tops, and that's what the National Weather Service is warning for as this system continues to move to the northeast at 30 miles an hour. Riverside, Trinity in the next 20 to 30 minutes. Lake Livingston, Onalaska, Groveton, all could get a piece of this as it continues to slide along northeast at 30. Then down in Harris County, this storm was severe earlier. The severe thunderstorm warning continues to push off toward the Liberty area as we continue to watch these storms moving through. We'll have an update straight ahead.
To that breaking news the entire country is watching. A terror suspect arrested here in Houston. We were there as Omar al-Hardan was brought to hear his charges in federal court today. And just within the last hour, we learned more about him from his brother, and we learned how he made a living here in Houston.
Channel 2 investigator Joel Eisenbaum spent the day digging up details. Here is his report.
Federal prosecutors say 24-year-old Omar Faraj Saeed al-Hardan is an enemy of the U.S., an ISIS collaborator living among us in Houston. But his brother, who Channel 2 investigates, tracked down Friday near the Med Center, doesn't buy it.
Do you think there's a chance your brother could be helping ISIS?
I sure my brother no work with ISIS.
How can you be sure of that?
ISIS is very bad. My family no like ISIS.
Saeed al-Hardan, the suspect's older brother, also a citizen of Iraq, says the suspect isn't a terrorist, he's a Houston limo driver. Channel 2 investigates obtained his ID photo and his unremarkable city permit application. What's more is the brother depicts the suspect as a caring husband and new father in Houston since 2009.
My brother called me from the jail before 2 hours, tell me this is wrong, the paper wrong. I'm not guilty.
Facing decades in prison and deportation if convicted of aiding terrorism, the suspect appeared to be living life comfortably but not lavishly in a West Chase neighborhood. Channel 2 Investigates dug up a Harris County marriage certificate. He was married at this West Side mosque in February 2014. The imam who performed the ceremony told us he doesn't remember the couple. An old neighbor says the same.
They move in and out, didn't even know.
But the brother of the suspect claims the feds have the wrong guy, and they need not federal prosecution, but federal aid.
I need the government help me.
You need help from the government?
Yes.
Suspect's brother tells me tonight that family, including the young child, is in the process of being evicted from their apartment. One other interesting side note tonight, and that is we called the limo company where the suspect supposedly worked. Man on the other end of the phone told us that he fired that guy back in 2014 after just 2 weeks because he was, quote, lazy. We're live near the Med Center. I'm Joel Eisenbaum, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
All right, Joel, thank you. We've also been in touch with al-Hardan's wife. This is what she told us on the telephone a short while ago.
This is good. She's doing good. But in the jail now. Yesterday, stick it in the jail.
Hardan's wife says the family has been given 24 hours to vacate their apartment because of the accusations against her husband.